Freeze! This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
Have you heard about what went down at the Dugas? I was there.
Yeah, sure. So you're telling me the Monolithians wiped out all the soldiers at the Dugas, and you somehow got away without a scratch? Bullshit.
I got lucky. That blind preacher there's almost got me.
Faust? I hear he's calling the shots for the whole monolith now. You must have a lucky charm if you ran into him and made it out alive. All right, you're in. After the Dugas, our scientists' jobs will be a walk in the park for you.
Another field trip? Look, at least let me... Wait, you're not one of them scientists. Whew. Listen, buddy, if you need to go places, I can help you out. But we gotta stop and take a break along the way, alright? These eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock. Take me here and set my equipment up there.
Medical attention.
Man, I should have stuck to
Our doctor
the
services
swamps.
are available at any time.
Where are we going this time?
I changed my plans.
You wouldn't believe some of the places they wanted to send me. That smartass got real mad when I refused to take him there. Good luck out there.
Hello.
Forgive me for being blunt, but my life is far more valuable than yours. The ability to scout, shoot straight, and find things, frankly, that's not a particularly unique skill set. Me, on the other hand, being able to transmute the zone's mercury into the gold of earthly delights. Well, here we are. Do you need anything? See you.
Another Stalker? What can I do for you? I'm pretty new here. Professor Ozerski himself invited me, and Circa rejected my application. There are
Please be aware that alcohol consumption does not enhance cognitive functions.
Wherever you
Visiting
go.
the bar during work hours is strongly discouraged.
Professor Ozerski says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood? Good. If I were in charge, we'd be respected like Circa. There's so much potential here, and it's being wasted. Can you believe it?
It's unusual to find a scientist behind a counter, rather than in a lab.
What's so unusual about it? I've got a degree in math. That's why Professor Ozerski assigned me to this post. STC Malachite is like a tumultuous ocean of scientific chaos. But I'm still trying to make a stand against it, even from here. For instance, nobody seems to care that neither Blizzard nor Lefty ever came back from their expeditions. By the way,
Our security
do
personnel
you
have
think you could
reported
assist me
unauthorized
with
attempts to bring live
helping
rodents
them?
into the STC. Please remember that field
Maybe I can help,
experiments should be
but
conducted
I need to know more.
exclusively in the field.
Some might see me as a soulless bureaucrat, but I genuinely care about missing people, even if they went missing for the sake of science. First, there's Blizzard. He's a stalker who's been part of our team for a long time. He went to collect bone samples from bloodsucker victims, and we haven't heard from him since. I'm concerned. Second, Lefty and his group went to take Psi radiation measurements. Shortly afterwards, he sent word they were in trouble. And then, they went dark.
Where exactly was Lefty headed?
The Yantar area. We had an urgent need to measure the Psi radiation there so we could try to understand it. Some individuals, such as Professor Ozersky, believe that Lefty's group can handle it on their own. But what if they can't? Especially given that I'm the one who sent them to take those measurements. If you find them, but they're already beyond help.
Funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
Where exactly was Lefty headed?
The Yantar area. We had an urgent need to measure the Psi radiation there, so some individual, if you...
Do you know where I can find Blizzard?
I believe he ventured to the outskirts of the industrial zone. It's a swampy area, a favored habitat for bloodsuckers. I warned him not to go alone, but he was always a bit stubborn.
Fine. I'll do my best.
Excellent. I have forwarded the coordinates to your PDA. I'll be waiting for the good news. Or, well, any news at all. Hello. Here's what we've got. Have a nice day.
Remember that not all research requires hands-on specimen collection. Our guide and allied learners are ready to bring anything you might need.
Talk to our boss.
Darn bureaucracy. What kind of paper do you want now?
When I left Garbage, I was headed for Pripyat, just like everyone else. But then I stopped just shy of it, as you can see. And I think I made the right call. Tech likes peace and quiet, and it's always messy in Pripyat. So if you need something fixed or adjusted, give me a shout. Just don't rush me, okay? No rush, I'll do it nice and slow. Yep, don't be a stranger.
Have you heard of the Chimera?
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but no one's
Are you
ever
certain
killed
no mutant approaches were detected in the last 24 hours?
They won't
Did you
leave
make
me
sure
alone.
the sensor is
No
on?
time to myself.
Well,
even in
the green light looks on to me.
When arranging
No,
field
I'm sure
experiments,
you've got something
please
wrong.
remember that assignments with the guide are scheduled on a first-come, first-served
Details
basis.
again.
Maybe the chunk of me just doesn't work as bait. I've never seen a sea dog eat an artifact before.
That's because you haven't closely observed their behavior. Fine, I'll join you in the field next time.
November 8, 1976. Commencing stage 2 of the Dugas test. Launch in 3, 2, 1. Receiving C signal. Processing information. Shutting down. Fascinating. We can consider this test a success. I believe we can proceed to the next stage. Nevertheless,
Hello. Here's...
Meh. I heard that one back in boot camp.
Have a nice day.
More work. No rush. Yep, don't be a stranger.
You guys are hysterical. Okay, I got one too. It's the zone's first year.
Yes,
Young scientist
what?
is making a list of known mutants. What should I name the one?
Professor Ozerski is about as much a scientist as he is a professor. He hasn't taught anyone anything in 20 years, and his last scientific discovery is even more ancient.
The veterans call it a sucker, and the rookies just
Right?
call it...
Move along.
That's hilarious!
The Institute didn't prepare me for this. Another stalker? What can I do for you? Good luck in wherever you're going.
And welcome. Take it easy on the drinks. Did you hear what they did to Ozerski? Don't let your guard down. The Malachite we knew is done and dusted, loner. How may I help you? It's all good. I've sampled everything myself. I'll see you again.
Hello.
See you. Talk to our boss.
Permission to raise spirit?
What's Spark doing here anyway?
Getting us research materials on your eyes react to the light. Freeze, don't move. Cognitive function seems intact. Preliminary conclusion, you'll live. Providing, of course, that you stay out of Pripyat and the scorcher remains off. This place has plenty of ways to end you, which is actually helpful for my
Consumption does not enhance
research. No
cognitive
thanks.
functions. Visiting the bar during work hours is strongly discouraged.
Do you have any work for me?
Take your pick. We've been dealing with a surge in mutant encounters lately. If this keeps up, I'll be stuck, pulling double shifts instead of getting ready for my job at Circa. I thought it would be more expedient to request your help in eliminating the root cause of the issue than to continue tending to all the casualties.
All right, I'll do it.
I'm so glad to hear that. Getting us research materials.
Remember that not all research requires hands-on specimen collection. Our guide and allied learners are ready to bring anything you might need.
A touch of mystery, huh? I heard that one back in boot camp.
Alrighty. A check won't tell itself. A veteran stalker takes a walk with some rookies. Never rely on a guess, as they say. You have to know for sure. Then he sees they just walked into a bloodsucker nest. Now I know, for sure, we're screwed.
That's so funny I forgot to laugh.
All staff, please note that STC Malachite does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
Have you heard of the Chimera? Yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but no one's ever killed it. Or seen it for that matter. Think you could take them?
I've heard stories of a Stalker.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one.
But I've never met him myself.
Stupid pranks among our ranks.
Our security personnel have reported unauthorized attempts to bring live rodents into the STC. Please remember that field experiments should be conducted exclusively in the field.
I can't concentrate. They won't leave me alone. No time to myself, even in the...
I'm listening.
Where was I?
Have a good one.
All staff, please note that STC Malachite does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozersky, the director of STC Malachite. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require Stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
Tell me about Malachite.
STC Malachite is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, no theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at Circa mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
Psi consciousness? That rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, the experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the zone.
Where can I meet the Psi consciousness scientists? I need to learn more about their technology.
You're a few years too late. Psi consciousness ceased to exist in 2012 following the demise of all of its members. A stalker who goes by Strelok managed to reach the generators after deactivating the Wish Granter. Then he gunned down Psi consciousness. Evidently, he didn't take kindly to being used as a guinea pig.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
I'm not entirely sure we still have any books with enough information here at the center. The Circa archives would come in handy here.
I got them after the signal. They're saved on this flash drive.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. However, analyzing these archives will require a considerable amount of time, and I take it you need answers as soon as possible. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Noah decides to gather 2 of every kind of animal. 10 wardens woke up.
Howdy, eggheads. Care to tell me where Ozersky is?
Young man, I'd like to ask you.
Nah, don't bother. Just get Ozersky for us, alright?
Tell him we've got an appointment.
Please be aware that alcohol consumption does not enhance cognitive functions. Visiting the bar during work hours is strongly discouraged.
Wait till you laugh your asses off when I tell you some home-based shit. Fucking hilarious. An
Same
old-timer's
shit,
showing a
different
rookie
day.
around the zone.
It's real quiet here. No bandits, no patrols. I've heard scary stories about the zone.
You've been quiet among our ranks.
To everything now.
A veteran stalker takes a walk with some rookies. Never rely on a guess.
I can't concentrate. They won't leave me alone.
What seems to be the problem?
To myself, even in the exclusion zone.
Bloodsucker nest. Now I know.
Looks easy enough.
Our security personnel have
What seems to be the problem?
unauthorized attempts to bring live rodents into
The mutants
STC.
are less likely to harass your
Remember that
patients
field
now.
experiments should be conducted
Thank you.
exclusively in
At
the
last,
field.
I'll have more time for my research. What seems to be the problem?
Do you have any work for me?
I'm out of jobs for now. Swing by later.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one. Burning. Anything that falls into one burns to ash. The other says, no way, whirligigs. They'll tear you to shreds. The soldier scoffs. Ha! That's nothing. A whole truck of canned meat disappeared from our warehouse. We've been searching for it for a whole week. It vanished into thin air. Now that's an anomaly.
Malachite staff. An emission is approaching. It is dangerous to remain outside. Gentlemen, please remain calm. Do not leave the premises. There's an emission outside. Over. Staff involved in field research may now resume activities outside the facility.
grainy visuals and flitting shadows to a repeatable illusion, clear and vivid. We've finally determined the range at which CFLs can produce distinct induced illusions. They're still lacking specific details and features for now, but we can already create projections of both physical objects and images born from the human subconscious. supposing, as he walked around the corner, he passed me by with a blank stare. Didn't even look at me. Then the next morning he strolled past me again, alive and well, and greeted me as if nothing had happened. Not a trace of decay. I checked the center. It's powered down. It was off yesterday too. What does this imply? Do these illusions continue after the VPC is shut down? Have we made them too tangible? Or perhaps the issue lies with me, and I'm seeing things that don't exist.
My initial hypothesis is confirmed. The Psi influence within the ranges right at the center doesn't entirely cease even after a complete shutdown. We'll continue with the experiments on induced illusions, but all participants will receive specialized recovery medications from now on. Moreover, we are developing an emergency security system to shut down the station if the Psi influence within its range exceeds acceptable levels. Professor Razumovsky has been transferred to the mainland and won't be participating in further research at this facility. I'm hopeful for his eventual recovery.
Establishing a secure connection, I was able to retrieve the information you requested. The Controller Project was responsible for the creation of phantoms as part of its research into induced illusions. However, all related data is highly classified and never went public. Fortunately, we have a list of the scientists involved in the project. If any of them are alive and in the...
Do you know?
Regrettably, Richter.
Do you know where I can...
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the 100 Rods bar in Rostock. Try looking for him there. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there.